Alright traders, good morning. Thursday, September 16th. So I know the plan was to go live for live prep this morning, but unfortunately can't do it again. My fiance and I are sharing one car right now, so obviously I'm playing a little bit of Uber here, but you know I never leave you hanging. So here is a quick walkthrough of a few things to keep in mind here. And then hopefully next week we got 2 cars and I'll be back here for the live prep. But the 3 things to focus on here, which we discussed yesterday morning. One is you got to wait for VIX to die back down. And it did slow its roll a little bit yesterday. It's still hanging out, though. It's still hanging out. So ideally, to kind of draw a line in the sand, I'd like to see the VIX back under the 21. So good little flush yesterday. I'm not sure if we're out of the woods just yet. So keep an eye on that. And then the third suggestion here, or the second and third suggestion, was to wait for squeezes in the indexes along with squeezes in market-leading stocks. Market-leading stocks being technology, communications, and semiconductors. So in terms of the indexes, looking at the S&P 500 here, and boom. There you have it. Brand new daily squeeze. So this could potentially give us a structure to work with over the next few weeks or so. But holy shit. Brand new daily squeeze in the S&P 500. And look at the Qs. The Qs being finicky here. No daily squeeze just yet, but we're at that buy zone. We're in between +1, -1 ATR. Typically, this is where you're going to get the squeeze. And remember, the importance of a squeeze in the indexes is more often than not, it's when you're going to have your best swing trading. You look to get long that Apple daily squeeze, Google, NVDA, Facebook. You ideally want to look to get long your go-to setups when the entire market itself is setting up in a squeeze at the 21, getting ready for its own push into 2 to 3 ATR. So you can have the wind at your back when that happens. So S&P 500 has a daily squeeze. We can watch that develop as we watch volatility, and the Qs here, no daily squeeze just yet. And we'll keep on being patient, but in terms of where to look here, and again, my whole thought process is using if-then statements. If volatility dies back down, then the bullish trend in the market can certainly continue. If the bullish trend in the market certainly continues, then the strongest trends in the strongest sectors, such as technology, such as the semiconductors, and such as communications, they should continue as well. So if those things unfold there in volatility and the indexes, where I'm looking to focus is something like a Google. This freaking thing just does not want to take a chill pill. It really is pretty unreal how quick Google gets going. Freaking Google. But I would love a new daily squeeze here in Google. It might be a pain in the butt and not want to give us that. But Apple here. You still have stacked EMAs, you still got a crap load of bullish momentum, and you're back at the buy zone. I would love a new daily squeeze in an Apple. Amazon has a sexy weekly squeeze. You're back at the daily buy zone. I'd love a daily squeeze here. I'd love a daily squeeze in Facebook, which is setting up at the buy zone. And Microsoft and Google are just kind of being the toughies here. They don't really want to set up too long. And Microsoft does have that daily squeeze already, so this is kind of what I'm looking for from an Apple, from a Facebook, from an Amazon. If Google doesn't explode, I'd look for that in a Google. But there's a few spots within technology. Then with the semiconductors here, it's as simple as NVIDIA. Uptrend, momentum, structure, at the daily buy zone. No daily squeeze. But oh lordy, look at that 4-hour. That's a thing of beauty. So again, the thought process is even the strongest of markets are going to have these, call it weeks. There's going to be these weeks where your market just has to come in a little bit and kind of reset the board. And there's so much beauty to that because suddenly you've got Apple, Amazon, Facebook, NVIDIAs, etc., strongest names in the market, part of the strongest sectors, they're finally setting up again. So with the flush, potentially the market is giving you your next 5, 10, 12 really solid trades. So with patience here, that is the game plan. Focusing first and foremost on the volatility index, waiting for that thing to just throw in the towel and puke it up. And then with the indexes setting up here at the buy zone, looking to slowly but surely plant my seeds in the best looking trends out there. So Apple certainly fits that bill. Facebook certainly fits that bill. Google take a chill pill. Damn it. But those all fit the bill here, as does NVIDIA. We are currently long Home Depot, which I think looks pretty phenomenal. And then another one here, kind of similar to Google, is Tesla. So I love that weekly squeeze in Tesla. I think Tesla's heading towards 800-ish into earnings, mid-October-ish. But it does not want to chill here. So we would, in the mastery and the options room, in both rooms, would be looking for trades here in Tesla at that daily 21. It's just looks like it wants to go here. So we don't have any group trades there at the moment, though I do got a little bit on my own. So October 15th expiration, I have got put credit spreads. I got 3 of them. Short strikes at 700, at 725, and 735. So I think I've kind of, let me see. Yeah, sitting on just about $2,000 of open profit, and I do think between the 3 of those spreads there, max profit's around 7, 8, 9,000. But quite frankly, it doesn't do us any good as far as the trading rooms go. So I would love to get a little bit of Tesla here as a team, but Apple and Facebook, NVIDIA, etc., they look just as good. So again, I apologize for not being able to do that live prep here the last couple of days. Let me handle business here at home. Next week should be back to business, and Chandler will be live with you all tomorrow morning. So if you're not already, go on ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not already, go on ahead and with a link in that description right there, go on ahead and subscribe to the free newsletter, and I suggest you check out the mastery. But I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.